take this cover off here. Just use a flat blade tool. Just get behind this trim piece and slide it out. There's some clips holding it on. And take this screw out. Use a Phillips head screwdriver. Slide that out. And go around the perimeter of the door panel using a trim tool and just pop it off. There's push pins holding it on. With those popped, and you just pull out on the door panel and just slide up. There's a couple of clips that are right here. We're going to pop these off. Just kind of rotate them down. They slide down like that. We can disconnect the connector right here. Just slide it out like that. Take these two screws out, use a T25. You can get a trim tool behind here and just pop these out. Come right out. Now take the vapor barrier out. Just take a small screwdriver, just push on the center here. Just get it pushed in halfway, and then this comes out. Take all these push pins out, and then you can slide this off, slide it out of the way. There's a tab right here. You can use a straight blade screwdriver and just push it to the side. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to get that off. It's almost easier to go in behind here and just to push that tab towards the outside of the vehicle. And then you can slide this up slightly. You don't want to slide it up too much. And then this is going to slide forward. Just like that. So that's the tab right there that you're just trying to push that in. And then it's slid on right there. So just slide that out of the way. Now we're going to tape up the window. You want to loosen these two nuts up. Use a 10mm socket. You don't have to take them out completely. You just want to have the regulator released from the window itself. And that's where the clamps are. All right, those are released. If the regulator is broken, if the cables are broken, or the motor's not working, you're going to need to pry this down. Use some type of prying tool and just pry that down slowly with 2 pry bars. If the motor still works, you want to lower this down a little bit. Just hook the switch up and lower the regulator down. Just going to hook up the door panel to hook up the window. Now I'll just lower this down. Just watch your fingers. I'll just lower it to there, then shut the key off. Disconnect that. Disconnect the connector. Slide that off. Then take these nuts off. Use a 10mm socket. And slide it out. Just tip it down. Then you can slide the motor and regulator out. All right, let's slide this back in position. Just got to tip it down a little bit. slide it up. Get the studs lined up. Put all the nuts on. Tighten it down. Connect the connector, line that up, push down on the tab, connect the connector, and turn the key on. Now carefully go up, make sure it lines up with the glass. Watch your fingers. And it's clamped around the glass, which is good. You can shut the key off. Disconnect the connector, slide that out of the way. Now tighten these clamp nuts down. You can torque them to 80 inch-pounds. Now you can take the masking tape off. Put this back in place, line this up, and then slide it. Just push it in, make sure it locks in place. That's good. Slide the rubber grommet through this vapor barrier. And just push. And just push it in position. Looks good. Take the push pins, line those up. And lock it down so it's flush. So you have to reset these, just push these back, push them in, and then push it down so it's flush. Do that for the rest of them. Put these pieces back, just push those in, they lock in. There's a little tab. And then put the screws in. And tighten those down. And slide these pieces on, just like that. Plug the connector in, ratchet it down. Now line the panel up, go over the lock rod. Get that in the groove, and then line everything up. And tap it back on. And take the screw, get that started, tighten it down. Take the cover, line it up, and lock it in place.